So who's got the power in this city? The Falcones? The Maronis? That's what the streets are asking. Why the hell not us?
What's going on, everybody? It's Penguin episode 5. You know how this goes. Be sure to go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe button, and most definitely share. But episode 5, The Penguin, titled Homecoming. Big moves have been made in episode 5. Oz and Sophia, like this totally went a totally different direction after the cliffhanger of episode 3. Number 4 was good too. Well, honestly, number 4 was probably the best episode. That filler episode for Sophia Falcone. If you didn't watch that, it's in the archives. Check that. And yes, it was a filler. A lot of people are going back and forth about it's part of the show, which it is, but it's a filler episode. The show is called The Penguin. It's the Penguin. He is the main character. Yes, Sophia Falcone has established herself in this TV show, but she has her own separate agenda. But the Penguin is the main protagonist in this TV show. I had to get that off my chest. But Homecoming. So big moves, like I said. The Penguin kidnaps Taj Maroney, that's Salvatore Maroni's son, after the events of episode 3, where the Salvatore Maroni's wife, Lily's about to take out Oz because of the betrayal. And Oz needed some type of leverage over the Maronis for him to be able to get the drug Bliss back. The mushrooms with the sprinkled red dots on it, with Sophia's drug that she had going on with Alberto. Right? We transition at the end of episode 4. Sophia takes out her whole freaking family, but she decides she wants to keep Johnny Vitti alive, which was freaking perfect because it set up a perfect alibi for Sophia to get away with the murder of her killing the whole Falcone family, where she came up with the perfect alibi where she tells the commissioner, the Gotham commissioner, that look, there was an argument between Johnny and her uncle Luca. Obviously, there was an affair going on, which she can prove due to the photos that Oz has kept on the down low for so long. Like they was just gonna sit back and just blackmail Johnny V the whole freaking time, but was never going to bring it into light. And I'm like, yo, when are we actually going to see this actual altercation between Johnny and Luca? But I guess we can go ahead and settle with this, where Sophia could use it as her alibi, and it gives Johnny motive to actually killing Luca. And unfortunately, everybody else gotta go, considering the fact that Johnny, to be honest, should have more loyalty to Sophia, but it seems like Johnny is just more of that kind of character where like, hey yo, whoever's on top, I'm rolling that way. So he was able to negotiate himself back into the good graces of Sophia in this episode, where he's like, look, your mother wanted to leave your father quite a few times, but she just couldn't do it for the sake of Alberto and you, Sophia. So Sophia went ahead and she played along with it. Like, you know what, Johnny, you are my sister's cousin. I'm going to keep you alive a little bit longer. But like I said, Johnny Vitti is one of those characters, like he's only going to ride the winner until it's his time to jump ship to the next winner. So Sophia's already hip to what Johnny Vitti is on. So we skip over to Oz in Blackgate, where he talks to Dr. Salvatore Maroni about, all right, this is the deal. I want Bliss back. You won't get Taj back. It's a simple exchange, right? And Oz slips something to one of the guards at Blackgate, like, yo, take this dude out. The plan was good. The execution just was poor because the guard unfortunately wasn't able to take out Salvatore, and he was able to escape out of Blackgate, where he finds out after he calls Oz like, yo, you missed, buddy. Now I'm coming to kill you now. And then Oz comes back with, after the exchange of Taj and the Bliss drug, that Oz ended up killing Taj and Salvatore's wife. So Salvatore, he wants him even bad more. Not only after, right after the assassination attempt by Oz, and then right after you find out that you killed my wife and child. Oh yeah, Oz, your ass is mine, right? So Sophia, let's get back to Sophia, right? Because Julian Rush, again, after the events of, I believe it was episode 2, everybody was just jumping to conclusions about this Julian Rush character is going to be Hugo Strange. I'm not ruling it out yet, but it's looking like it's highly unlikely. He just seems like that character that's just going to be that one right hand lackey at this point in this TV show series. But Sophia sits down with all the associates of the Carmine family. And she's like, you know what? I want to change the way my family did business. I want to establish a new thing, but I don't want to do it under the Carmine family. Like that's dead. I don't like the Carmine family. Like we just want to totally kill the Carmine family. So what Sophia decides that she wants to do, she wants to take on her mother's birth name of Gigante. She wants to change the crime family name to Gigante. Now, this is just freaking gangster right here. Sophia, because Johnny like, nah, we can't do that. You need to pump your brakes, Sophia. You need to shut this down. And then Sophia's like, she don't even think about it. She just pull out the pistol, boom, literally blows freaking Johnny Viti's brains out. Like, I'm the boss here. Like, who you think you're talking to? But Sophia made it known, like she's the head in charge. After she already established the fact that to told everybody, like, look, I killed my family, I'm in charge. And then Johnny Viti, he's the last remaining person of the old way. He gotta go. He clearly executes him right in front of everybody else. So we know Sophia is the boss, and she is to be feared moving forward. Like, just the turn, Sophia just made like a transformation in this episode. I know we talk about Sophia a lot, where she has transformed multiple times, character development, where we went from a sweet, innocent girl in the backstory before she became the Hangman. But in this episode, we saw a totally different and darker version of Sophia, more darker than in the last episode, in episode 4, where she ended up killing the 2 Arkham Asylum inmates. She gets even darker than that in this episode. So this is a turn. Like, even me myself, because like I told you, I've been starting to become a Christian Milotti fan, but she just went even darker. She went even darker. So Sophia seeks out Salvatore Maroni, and she has a proposition for him. Like, yo, I want to end this war between our families, and I don't like how my father did things back in the day. And they both have a common enemy. Sophia wants to kill Oz because he betrayed her twice. He got her locked up in prison by snitching on her to Carmine about talking to the press about her father's murder and possible other female murders. And then when Oz lied to Sophia about killing Alberto. So she's really gunning for Oz right now. And Salvatore, like I spoke earlier, is because of the fact that he tried to kill Salvatore. Oz tried to kill Salvatore. Oz killed Salvatore's wife and his son Taj. So they both have a common enemy moving forward, where now we have two of the biggest crime families in Gotham City working together. Could be a freaking disaster for Oz moving forward, because his whole end game was to destroy both families, playing both sides, obviously. And what his plan was the Falcons to take out the Maronis, because they were on their last hoorah. And now they're working together because Sophia was like, no, we're not. No, This is what Oz wants me to do. He wants me to kill you. So why would I help him out? And then we just go ahead and just call an audible, do a whole 360, whereas now we working together. Oz is at the top of the priority list, like he got to go. So it's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds moving forward, right? So at the end of the episode, Oz and Victor, they go to Gotham's underground trolley system, and Oz discovers the fact that, this is a perfect place for us to start moving Bliss, because in the exchange of Taj and Bliss, nearly almost all of Bliss got destroyed in that exchange, and Bliss needs to be in a dry environment, so that trolley system will be a perfect place for them to grow the mushrooms, which is the Bliss, and also distribute it, because the trolley system is perfect because it goes throughout the whole city. So it's a perfect little setup for them to have a base of operations where, boom, that's how we end episode 5, Homecoming. Like I said, Salvatore Maroni and Sophia, not Falcone anymore, Gigante, joining forces, and Oz has a new base of operations in the trolley system for him to continue to grow his mushroom bliss. Like, this totally went a whole other way that I thought it was going to go. Because again, it left on a very, very high note, episode 3, and then episode 4 was really good too. And then we get to hear where it's like, damn, off the break in this episode, they both started making big moves. Salvatore and Sophia, that dynamic is definitely going to be something that I'm going to be looking forward to moving forward. Now, I don't expect this to come to a resolution in the end of this season, but I will say, if this translates over to Batman 2, then it's a whole different freaking ball game then. Like, it's a whole different freaking ball game. But let me know what you guys think. You know what it is. If you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. This is the Movie Fanatics. I'm up out of here, man.